Oh Lord, thank you so much, Emmanuel Etienne, for this 100 Canadian dollars. Wow, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I almost paid 15% of the machine. Keep them coming. Thank you so much, family. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Um, Listen, I don't even know what have been the news. I was so inside of my bubble, that yeah, I saw that interestingly enough, Oprah Winfrey is starting to distance herself from Prince Harry and Meghan because I think everybody was thinking that this interview would be a home run. And when you use the race card, especially in these times, it works. But I believe that people are starting to use their brains a bit. And there's a lot of inconsistency in the story. And there's a lot of, yeah, those accusations of racism from a whole family just because one person said, oh, I wonder what colors the kid's gonna be. Yeah, maybe the Americans, they jump on that kind of thing, but actually in the UK it divided a lot of people. A lot of people are like, sis, we don't know, because like I said before, my wife's mother is from Belarus, so she's blonde with blue eyes. Her father's from Guinea-Bissau. My mother is half Portuguese, half Congolese. My father is Congolese. So yeah, both of us have Russian, Congolese, Guinea, and Portuguese, and maybe other things, bloods in our veins. And how you gonna? One question that we discussed with my wife, and with her mom actually, before Asha was born, was, I wonder what color she's gonna be. Yeah, I wonder, like, she's gonna come, like, is she gonna be like very light with those Brazilian style curly hair? Is she gonna come like more on the darker side with nappy hair? Or maybe is she gonna look like an Indian? Is she gonna look like a, these so many possibilities of how your kid's gonna look. And is she gonna look like her mother, or is she gonna look like her daddy, or both? And actually, when Asha was born, let me go to the photos. Let me show you. Okay, wait. This is I'm trying to find a photo of her on like her first day. Yeah. So look. How do I go to photos? Okay, look. This is Asha when she was 2 days old. She was a few hours old. Look. She looks like a Chinese. Her skin is completely, white, and her hair are completely straight. So you can see that she's not a white baby, but so this is Asha a few months later. At a few months, her hair is still straight, but she's starting to tan a bit. And if you take her today, I look tired on this picture. Let me see a picture of her today. That's how she looks today. No, wait. If you take her today, let me find a place where I can see. Look, that's her today at 3 years old. She's almost 4. She's tall as fuck. But you see her hair completely changed, and her color is the color of her mom almost. It's the color of my son as well. They have the same color. And yeah, my I have my nephew. My nephew who's his sister is just like Asha, but he looks like an Indian. And that's what I meant, like, asking the question is not racist. But the way she talked about it, everybody run with it. And now everybody's starting to ask themselves, like, yo, like, and how you say that a whole family is racist just because somebody said, I heard that my husband said that somebody asked him the question. Like, I mean, to me, it's a normal question, especially when anybody who has kids with people from another ethnic is asking himself the question. It's a normal curiosity. It's not a racist question. I mean, maybe for you it's a racist question, I don't know, but for me. And so now, like, Oprah is starting, in her last interview, she's like, well, I didn't know. And you starting to feel like she's starting to distance herself because she's seeing the backlash that it's creating. And apparently Harry and Meghan themselves are super shocked at the backlash because they thought everybody would be with them. But I think, yeah, they were a little short-sighted. And I mean, time will tell. But we are in this moment where we just came from, I think we are leaving the Me Too era, and hopefully we will keep the best part of the Me Too era, but we are starting to take back a little bit because it was too much, and all of a sudden anybody would say anything about somebody and everybody would come and cancel you without even asking themselves if there was a possibility that it was not true. Like Oprah herself said, I always believe the victim. But if you hear the Amber Heard story and the Johnny Depp story, you realize that she's never been a victim. She was just, she shit on his bed. She said that she posted those photos where she had like bruises and stuff, and the next day she was posting photos like nothing. Then these photos disappeared, and then now conversations appear where she's herself saying that, yeah, she's violent. And all these times she was the voice of the feminist movement, etc. And I think that at a point, whatever your fight is, homophobia, transphobia, feminism, Afrofeminism, racism, etc., if you are not able to be accountable and to take accountability for you or the people you choose, then you become as bad as the people that you are fighting, because it becomes politics. You like, oh shit, she's a liar, but it's too late. It's gonna fuck up our business if we throw her under the bus, or we realize that she was not the right person. But the problem is it's the internet. The people will find out. Screenshots are taken of everything, and at a point those screenshots they come out. And if you are not able to take accountability when you, and to realize when, yeah, you chose the wrong horse. It happens. If you're not able to say, yeah, that was the wrong horse, and oh my God, we put her everywhere. We made her our voice, the voice of the women, the voice, etc., etc. Then you discredit your whole thing, because the real victims, they need to know that they can count on people that are serious, not people who are using the fight for their own benefits. And the Johnny Depp thing is very telling. It's very telling. It's and same thing in France. We had that woman who started the Me Too movement in France, called Balance ton port. That's how they call it here. I mean, there in France. And yeah, she just said that there was this guy who was a big boss of a TV station, and that because he was her boss, and he told her like, oh, I like your boobs, I would fuck you all night, whatever. And then he created trauma in her, and then she could not work, and then she was scared to go to work, whatever. And then the guy lost everything. He lost his job. He was the boss of the TV station. He lost his job. His wife divorced. His daughter could not talk to him didn't want to talk to him for a year. And only to find out that not only he was never her boss, they just met in a random party, and yeah, he said a line. Oh yeah, I like your boobs. I like your boobs. I would do you all night. Okay. And then she's like, oh, I could not sleep after that. I was sis. And justice came out like a few months ago. And when justice came out, the judge ordered her to pay him 20,000 euros of damage and interest, and to pay his lawyer fees, and to retract the tweets and everything that she said, because actually it was defamation, because actually he could not be considered somebody higher than her as her boss, doing harassment at work, because she never worked for the guy. So it was just a guy that you meet anywhere, and just, yeah, he's doing a greasy line to try to have you in bed. That's it. And he was drunk. So I'm not saying that what he did was great, but I mean, I did those jokes a million times. And at a point, we have to just dial down between the real victims and everybody who's just trying to make publicity. Because now anybody just say, oh, this is my truth. Oh yeah, I felt. What? Okay, wait a minute. So you say the first time he was against your will. Okay. But what about the 20 other times? Oh, I was under his spell. Sis,